My name is Denis Griffin and I'm the potato breeder here at Teagasc in Oak Park. Potato is one of the most important crops internationally in terms of food security and the fourth most commonly produced. So producing new varieties is very important in terms of sustainability, resistance to diseases, and from a nutritional benefit as well. Producing a new variety takes about 12 years. The process starts by taking flowers of the varieties with traits that are complementary to each other, pollinating the flowers to get specific crosses, which produces a berry. And these are true seeds of potato, which are very similar to tomato seeds, about a quarter the size. The berry is the fruit of the potato plant. We plant about 100,000 of these each year, and this is what a family of potatoes look like when a single tuber is taken from each individual plant. So you can see there's huge amounts of variation produced in a cross between two specific potato varieties. We enter into a trialling process which takes about 12 years, where we discard the seedlings which have the traits, poor traits in the initial stages, and then we begin to select more positively for traits like disease resistance, yield, eating quality, appearance over a number of years, and in evaluation trials, okay? And eventually we end up with a new variety. So this is an example just of the selection process and the numbers involved. So we start with 100,000 in the glasshouse, 75,000 individual plants grown in the field in the following year, and we lose a lot of variation very quickly, down to about 2,500 genotypes. In the last number of years we have begun to use a lot of technology, particularly DNA technology, to look at a number of traits such as disease resistance traits at this stage, which makes the selection process much more selective and much more efficient at that stage. But because our potato varieties are grown in a wide number of locations, our varieties are grown in over 45 countries to date. Trialling is still the most important thing. We need to make sure that the varieties perform at each of the individual sites where they're grown. So from about the year 6 stage on, we trial at a large number of locations in North Africa, Spain, France, Belgium, the Netherlands and the UK, okay? To ensure that the varieties perform well in each of those locations. And what traits are we improving? So yield and adaptation to different geographic locations is very important. Disease resistance is very important. So resistance to potato cyst nematode, which is an increasing problem in northwestern Europe, and also to late blight, which is still the most important pathogen of potatoes globally. Cooking quality is very important also, because potato is a crop that not only has to produce for the grower or the farmer who produces it, but it has to be popular with the consumer who eats it. So eating quality is very, very important. And increasingly more potatoes are used in the processing sector as well. So fry colour can be quite important also. So this is just an example of the areas where potato varieties are grown. Teagasc have been producing varieties in conjunction with IPM Potato Group since 1962, and they're marketing them in over 45 countries internationally. And these are just some of the newer varieties that are quite successful: Nectar, Tornado and Electra. In general, potato varieties, when they're established on the market, take a long time to replace. And new potato varieties offer great advances in terms of technology, both in terms of yield, in terms of disease resistance and in terms of better eating quality to consumers. So for that reason, it's important, from a range of reasons, not just from the grower's point of view but also from the consumer's point of view, that new potato varieties come to the market each year which offer greater choice, better sustainability and enhanced disease resistance in the future.